Here we are at Wembley after England won 2-0 against Finland. Boy, it was a frustrating, difficult to watch first half, but they got the job done in the second half. Harry Kane with a couple of goals. And on we go with the England marks out of 10. I know you love it. So Jordan Pickford, I keep saying the same thing about Jordan Pickford because he didn't really have the chance to be spectacular tonight. He wasn't really tested at all. So you're looking at distribution, you're looking at various other things, confidence, communication. He didn't do anything wrong, but wasn't spectacular, so it's got to be a 7 out of 10. Bit like Saturday, not a lot to do. Couple of clean sheets for Jordan Pickford in this camp has to be applauded. When you bear in mind this calendar year, before this camp, it was 3 clean sheets in 11. So 2 clean sheets, absolutely fine. 7 out of 10 for Jordan Pickford. Didn't know I'd be saying that much about Jordan Pickford tonight. Trent AlexanderArnold, I loved his performance tonight. I think when you watch it in more detail, you'll realise some of the passing that he put in tonight was classic Trent AlexanderArnold. This is what we want from him when he's at right back, drifting into midfield. Superb passing, first time passing, pinging passes that really opened up and disrupted Finland. I thought he was absolutely superb. Trent AlexanderArnold, 9 out of 10, sir. Please keep it up. We absolutely love you. Rico Lewis is a player I love as well, and I really want him to get 100 caps for England. I think he's got the talent to do that. What possibly might prevent that is the fact that he plays in a lot of different positions. He was left back tonight. Gave him a 7 out of 10. I think he tried hard to get forward and did get forward. Sometimes the cleverness of the final ball from him, maybe taking a touch when he possibly could shoot or vice versa, maybe that was questioned. But listen, he's not had much international experience. I love Rico Lewis. Keep it up. 7 out of 10. I even like him at left back. Is he a permanent option there going forward? Maybe we shall see. At centre half, it was fairly straightforward for Ezri Konsa before his knock, and John Stones as well. So good to see John Stones in an England shirt, isn't it? Always feel more comfortable when he's at the back for England. I've given both Stones and Konsa 6 out of 10. It might sound a bit harsh. Could have been a 7. They didn't do anything wrong. They weren't spectacular. When you're not being tested, I expect centre backs to be coming out of defence with the ball, creating stuff maybe. Being a threat at set pieces in attacking positions as well. Didn't see a huge amount of that from either of them, so possibly they could have done more. I'll give Stones and Konsa both 6 out of 10. Elsewhere, let's get into the midfield. Angel Gomez, wow, was 9.5 out of 10. I've actually given him 9 out of 10, but he was that little bit better than everybody else, so 9.5 out of 10. Just looks so comfortable. And what's not to love about the black boots? Honestly, if you're wearing black boots, you're going to be an absolute star. He's diminutive, it doesn't matter, he doesn't care, he doesn't get beaten up off the ball, beaten up on the ball. He's so good, and his passing range is good as well. I think he's got the lot to make that position his own for England for a long, long time. Terrific performance at Wembley in his first start for England as well. Also in midfield, Declan Rice. The thing with Angel Gomez is that Declan Rice can get forward more into advanced positions. It's where we want to see him. Got the goal at the weekend. I thought he was always a threat around the box and creating things for England tonight in that frustrating first half. A little bit less so, but I thought he was terrific again. I've given him an 8, and I think we're seeing an improvement in Declan Rice from the Gareth Southgate era, so long may that continue. Anthony Gordon, I thought was lively on the wing without being particularly brilliant. I've given him a 7 out of 10. Possibly could have done a bit more, but they're banking up against him. It's defensive from Finland, and it's hard to break that down. That's where you need to have a little bit of quality. The subs that came on probably look better than him, but that's when Finland are tiring, so I'll give him the benefit of the doubt there. Listen, I don't think he had a bad game by any stretch. Maybe could have done a bit more. 7 out of 10 for Anthony Gordon. Jack Grealish, I've given a 6 out of 10. Not quite as good as Saturday in Dublin, but I thought he tried to do the right things without actually a lot of them coming off. And when you're in that position, Jack Grealish has to be the one to unlock a defensive-minded team, and I don't think he quite did that, Jack Grealish. So I've given him a 6 out of 10. Harry Kane gets 9 out of 10, of course he does. Had he stayed on for the hat-trick, it probably would have been a 10, but that's Lee Carsley's fault. But Harry Kane, a couple of great finishes from him, and when we needed the breakthrough, you have to trust the main man, and the skipper got the job done. He led by example. The first goal was absolutely so superb. He ripped it into the roof of the net. Fantastic. So 9 out of 10 for Harry Kane. And for Lee Carsley, I'm going to give him a 6 out of 10 because he left Kane, leave Kane on the pitch. That's what you have to do, mate. I mean, this is a no-brainer. He's on 2 goals, 100th cap. Wembley needs a hero. Yeah, he's already the hero, but give him the chance to get his hat-trick. It's Bayern Munich. The Marify's a bit tired. It's not going to affect the Premier League. Leave him on the pitch. That's why Carsley only gets a 6 out of 10. I'm setting standards here, Lee Carsley. You've got to meet them.
On AM, on DAB, via the talkSPORT app and on your smart speaker. talkSPORT.